Hi everyone, I'm Candace, women's safety expert with 5 simple safety tips. 1. Social media. When it comes to social media, make sure that the privacy settings are the privacy settings that you want. Now, whether that means that your friends and your family only or the entire world can see everything that you write and every single photo, just make sure that you're very careful with where you live, your address, where you work, how many kids you have, and where they go to school. 2, online dating. Now, about 10 years ago, I remember everybody thought if you were online dating that you were a total loser because you couldn't find a date in the real world. Now, it's like the social standard, right? So just be careful. Same thing. Don't talk about, too much information, where you work, or, how many kids you all have, if you have kids, and just your own personal information, maybe where you go to church, your family members and their names. Just make sure that it's very simple and succinct and to the point, because if you meet somebody in real life and you really like them, that's the time to share, like in person, over dinner, over wine. 3, online trolls. Okay, I'm not the only one. Every single person out there has had to deal with online trolls. What can you do about them? You might not even know who they are, and they're just doing it, and they're probably like in their mother's basement with no life and have nothing better to do. Well, you can block them for one, but if you block them, know that if they're really persistent, they're just going to create another account and they're going to continue to harass you. One thing that you can do is, I've gone to the authorities before, and always make sure that you cut and paste and make a file of every single thing that they've said about you or to you. Documentation is the key, because if you have an opportunity where you can fight them in court, you're going to have evidence of everything. So for me, I just allow them to do what they're going to do. I document everything, and then when I have enough documentation and I have the opportunity for the authorities to step in, they will. I'm ready to go. I'm going to fight you. 4, stalking and harassment. First off, stalking and harassment is now a crime. Thank goodness. So if you feel like you're being stalked and harassed, don't be afraid to go to the authorities. What's really important, again, is documentation, documentation, documentation. Don't forget to write every incident down, the time, when it occurred, where it occurred. Keep a journal. Cut and paste if they're online stalking you or online harassing you. Keep a folder so you have all of that as evidence. Don't be afraid to go to your local authorities, the police department that's in your area, so they can direct you on what to do and where to go. 5, phone safety. Well, we all live by our cell phones today, right? It's not like you can go one day without that cell phone. But always remember to keep your information safe in that cell phone. I would personally lock it, whether I have a fingerprint ID on it or my password, whatever you want, to make sure that that phone is safe at all times. Because so much of your information and so many avenues towards other sites are on your phone. For example, your email addresses, so you can get into your email, maybe online banking. There's a lot of power that is in that phone now. It is a portal to so much of your own personal life, your own personal information, and also, frankly, your money. So I would be very careful with your phone at all times and make sure that you have it locked. So those are my 5 safety tips for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to stay safe out there. Bye.